From executive producer Spike Lee comes a film so different, so controversial, it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
We get paid to sell goods to black people, period.
Right. By any means necessary, right? You know, we used to march to get away from stuff like that.
Ain't you all got no pride?
Times too have changed, huh?
I don't even know you anymore.
Who the hell do you think you are to pass judgment on me anyway,
I'm the one
huh?
who's sick and tired of you acting like you're ashamed of us. I'm looking for someone from the Drop Squad.
Ain't they them niggas who supposedly deprogram folks?
Now, what would you need with a bunch like that?
He needs to be dropped.
Yo, Trevor.
Yeah.
Y'all moving into position.
Roll him in.
Welcome, my brother. You are number 186.
From what I'm hearing, you guys are more into beatdowns than you are enlightened.
We do one thing. We talk to people.
This ain't the 80s, brother. It's the 90s. It's a whole lot more intense.
I love you, boo, but I needed you.
Y'all, just the next phase.
Sometimes when you get over the wall, you gotta throw a rope back.
You've had my brother for 2 weeks. That's too long.
Do you even remember those people you tried so hard to forget?
You sold us out.
To forget.
We family, right?
To forget.
It's a damn shame.
To forget.
Come back, brother.
Listen, the neighbors saw his car parked at the end of the street last night.
You couldn't take what you had done, and damn you, you took it out on all of us.
Who are you? I'm a friend of Jane's. What the hell is that supposed to mean, a friend of Jane's?
What do you know about this guy?
Did he sleep over?
Is this what you call a good example?
It is my ruling that total custody of Eric Bonner should be entrusted to his mother, Jane Bonner.
I said, who the hell are you?
We don't know where Eric is or what has happened to him.
Now's not the time to go to pieces.
I want to ask you a question.
No! What do you want from us?
Don't talk to strangers. Be careful who you trust. Now available on videocassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
Casper's back.
Hello, little fella. My name's Casper.
Casper's classic collectible cartoons. So affordable, it's spooky.
Oh!
Get set for the happiest hauntings on Earth as you join Casper for spooktacular adventures in these never-before-on-video cartoon classics.
Yippee!
Each cassette contains a collection of Casper's most enjoyable cartoons.
Here's some candy for.
These are the original cartoons featuring the original music.
As if I didn't know.
Casper's classic collectible cartoons. Collect them all.
(2007) Los Angeles. The city has changed. Cops rule the day. Punks rule the night. And one man wants to rule them all. There's only one thing he needs to succeed.
This is only half of it. Find me the other half now.
And look who's got it.
It magnifies the power inside you. This half gives power over the body.
Now, two brothers will stop at nothing to protect their half.
Look out!
And a madman will stop at nothing to possess it.
You're gonna love this.
Let's have some fun.
Who wants gum?
If they succeed, they're heroes. But if he does, they're history.
Time to skin you guys.
T2's Robert Patrick, Scott Wolf, Mark Dacascos, and Alyssa Milano, Double Dragon.
You said it. We don't really have to wear these, do we?
In this intriguing science fiction thriller, Katherine Harold stars as Gillian Tanner.
Hello, Gillian.
A famous romance novelist who's about to discover that living in the 21st century has its advantages, especially if you're lonely and in need of companionship, human or otherwise.
Now, Miss Tanner, what sort of companion are you considering?
What do you mean?
We have 15 different models to choose from.
I don't want anyone to know it is what it is.
She just purchased the best friend money could buy.
Incredibly lifelike.
They're almost as human as you or I.
He seems to be the perfect man, but something's missing.
Can't you be more conversational?
Yes, of course, Gillian, but not at my current level of programming.
And what Gillian does next isn't in the handbook.
I reprogrammed him. He's changed. It's this thing called random data.
Should you be doing that, random data?
He has a mind of his own, Charlene. He does things for himself.
Now her neighbors are beginning to wonder.
What the hell am I missing here?
Jeffrey's a companion. What do you mean, he's from one of the escort services or something?
No, it's a damn machine.
And it's only a matter of time before Jeffrey loses control.
All the time I thought the two of you were up there playing house for real.
We don't want anybody coming up here and disturbing us.
You can't hurt me.
Hurt you? Of course not, Gil. Nothing can ever hurt you.
Katherine Harold, Bruce Greenwood, the companion. She wanted the ultimate man. She created a living terror.
Can you see you're mad?
Mad, you say? I'm the one with the branding iron, and you're the one with the soft pink flesh.
Radio is a land of imagination.
Now talk!
I don't have time to be talked out of divorcing you.
40 seconds to air it.
I'll snap without you, Penny. I could do something completely crackers.
But tonight, between the fun and the fantasy,
We don't have a script.
And no director.
someone is adding a mystery
I have a bad feeling about this.
that isn't in the script.
I'll be glad when you're dead.
I'm here investigating Mr. Walt Whalen Jr.'s death.
This is just horrible!
It was murder, and I brought you here to find the killer.
I didn't do anything.
Roger may be a lot of things, but he's not a murderer.
Who did it then?
There's been another murder.
Come on, kids, spill the beans.
You'll never take me alive, Comers. Never.
I want a cop stationed at every exit of the studio.
Appears to be a bit of a sticky wicket. There will be no dead air on this network.
Shoot to kill.
I didn't kill anybody, but I'm very close to figuring out who did.
Somebody else died in Radioland tonight.
And when he says cuckoo, that means it's time to win. Tickle tackle all the lovers on the block.
What the hell is going on around here?
Are you completely out of your mind?
Okay, so I'm suspected of 6 grisly murders. There's no reason not to be civil.
Universal Pictures and George Lucas
the organ.
invite you to tune in to WBN live while it still is. Radioland Murders, directed by Mel Smith.
What's big, furry, and is loved by audiences everywhere? Beethoven! You guessed it. It's Beethoven, the most celebrated canine to ever grace the big screen.
I had no idea.
And now, he wants to come into your home in his first all-new animated video cassette collection.
I mean it. It'll be really great. I promise.
Sure, Beethoven, whatever you say.
MCA Universal Home Video is pleased to announce the release of Beethoven's animated video cassette collection, produced by renowned director Ivan Reitman of Ghostbusters, Twins, and Junior. Each video cassette contains 3 howlingly funny and delightful stories centered around Beethoven, his family, and all his furry friends. Sparky, Caesar, Ginger, and Mr. Hugs.
Why do I always have to be the one to go through the mail slot? Why?
And this fun-filled video series is full of all the mischievous antics Beethoven is famous for.
You've destroyed my house. You've ruined my life. You're making me crazy.
So if you're sniffing around for some great new fun, you'll find it when you begin collecting all 4 of these exciting new releases. Volume 1 features Cat Fight, The Kindergarten Caper, and The Guard Dog. Volume 2 features Mr. Hugs' Wild Ride, Cyrano de Beethoven, and The Mailman Comin'. Volume 3 features The Good, the Bad, and the Poodle, Dog Dreams, and Good Old George. And Volume 4 features The Pound, Pet Psychiatrist, and The Gopher Who Would Be King. You'll howl in delight with the biggest, most lovable dog the world has ever known.
Good old George.
Beethoven's animated video cassette collection from MCA Universal Home Video. Hold on to your hats, because America's favorite hillbilly family is back.
And there ain't nothing wrong with any of them.
Join the Kettles as they set sail for the South Seas in their newest adventure yet, Ma and Pa Kettle at Waikiki. Instead of a leisurely vacation, Ma and Pa get more than they bargained for when Pa tries to help out a long-lost cousin in Hawaii. Plus, look for these 2 Ma and Pa Kettle favorites soon to be released, The Kettles in the Ozarks and The Kettles on Old MacDonald's Farm. And don't forget to pick up these other Ma and Pa Kettle collectibles, which have been some of the most requested classics in the MCA Universal Home Video Library. So grab a beach towel and dive into their newest adventure, Ma and Pa Kettle at Waikiki, from MCA Universal Home Video.
Oh, Lord! Did you wait till we get to an intersection?
You said turn around.
I said let me drive.
No way.
My name's Lydia Simmons, and this is my brother Stu.
She doing anything else I should know about?
She's doing a lot of things, but I don't think you should know about them.
Ever since my dad returned from the war, things haven't quite been the same.
You gotta put your arms around the woman every once in a while. She's gonna think you don't like her no more. Now, I'm giving you this advice because I can see that you just don't know what you're doing.
Do you want to do this honor saying grace?
But at least we're together again.
Dear Lord, bless this food, please.
Now it's summer in Mississippi. And us kids are building a house of our very own.
Excuse me, fat girl. Is it absolutely necessary to serenade us?
I'm on a diet, I hope you know, because I have a granular condition.
You got a hostess Twinkies condition. What you got?
There's only one thing standing between us and a perfect summer.
The Lib Nickies are coming!
Get lost and leave the trolley.
Hey, did you guys tell me about this place? Of course not.
Well, you can cut off every hair in my head, but I ain't telling you ding diddly ding diddly ding dang dong.
No.
Better have to lay claim to this here fort.
You 2 couple of wild Indians, aren't you?
It's self-defense, Dad.
It's our territory now.
You went to war to fight for people you didn't even know.
But in the end, I killed more people than I saved.
This is our house. Don't you think we ought to fight for it?
Don't you recall a damn thing Daddy's taught us?
Boy, sometimes all it takes is a split second to do something you regret the whole rest of your life.
My mama says folks that treat people bad only do it because they're ignorant.
Excuse me. She's gonna sit up front where she can see from now on. She ain't gonna go by color girl no more neither. I don't know about you, but all my friends have names.
Universal Pictures proudly presents Elijah Wood, Kevin Costner, in a new film from the director of Fried Green Tomatoes. The War.
I hope you know them the kids that just beat me up.
I know who they are, son.
Well, then why did you just give Mom and Lydia's cotton candy?
Because it looked like they hadn't been given nothing in a long time.
My daddy once said of fighting, we are meant for better things, you and I.
Timmy and all his friends are back in 3 new videos that children will love. The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth. Malibu Timmy, Lost My Brush, and Spooky Tooth. Timmy, his pal Brush, and all their friends are always on exciting and entertaining adventures. But watch out for the Cavity Goon. You never know what he has up his sleeve.
We're being watched.
Filled with lovable stories and magical music, The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth is sure to brighten up even the cloudiest day. So if you love fun and adventure,
Who's with me?
you're gonna love The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth. Join Timmy in his 3 new adventures: Malibu Timmy, Lost My Brush, and Spooky Tooth. And don't forget the 3 premiere episodes: Timmy in Space, Operation Secret Birthday Surprise, and Molar Island. Collect all 6 in durable plastic packaging. The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth, where imagination is your passport to adventure. Only from MCA Universal Home Video.
A kidnapping goes very wrong when the victim's husband decides to run off with the stolen ransom money.
Your husband just left you to die, Mrs. Davis.
What?
And there's only one way she can stay alive.
I can help you.
Keep talking.
Look, I know of my husband. He's on the bus.
Okay, he's on the bus to where?
He's going to Seattle.
If you're wrong,
I'm not.
we got him.
And now that they've found him, they're not about to let him go.
Who's gonna have to take out the bus?
We know you're down there, Jackie boy!
Now, this small band of survivors must do whatever it takes to stay alive.
Grab my arm!
No, I'm scared. You left her to die.
She brought it on herself.
Jack! All I want is the money, Jack!
Giving it to him won't make any difference in our survival.
Nobody walks away.
Michael O'Keefe, Ed Begley Jr., Linda Pearl, Miguel Ferrer. Incident at Deception Ridge. From MCA Universal Home Video.
Right! Face!
The funniest twosome in America.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yeah.
I mean, the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
Who? Why, that incomparable pair of comedians, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. That's who.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
They kept the country laughing for 20 years. Through the Great Depression, World War II, and the McCarthy era, Abbott and Costello made sure everyone had a smile on their faces. And now, one of today's hottest comedians, Jerry Seinfeld, pays tribute to his show business idols.
I grew up on these 2 guys, Abbott and Costello.
MCA Universal Home Video is proud to present an all-new-to-video special, Abbott and Costello Meet Jerry Seinfeld.
In 1936, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello met at a burlesque house in New York and decided to become partners.
Using movie and television clips, plus newsreel footage and rare home movies, Seinfeld takes you on a sentimental journey into the careers and personal lives of these American legends.
Dad goes way back. You know, I think even into his family. We're all in show business, in the circus.
Number 1 in its time slot when it aired on NBC, Abbott and Costello Meet Jerry Seinfeld is classic comedy entertainment for video collectors and families alike. Also available, 2 never-before-released on-video comedy classics.
There's something funny going on here.
There sure is. Grab 2 of Abbott and Costello's funniest flicks. First, Abbott and Costello meet the killer, Boris Karloff.
Looks like we got a murder on our hands.
The boys find themselves at a resort where the guests are just dying to hang around.
Casey!
Next, visit the world of Abbott and Costello, where they'll do anything to break into show business. So meet up with some classic laughs and collect all 3. A collector's edition box set containing all 3 new titles is also available. And to complete your comedy collection, these 26 other Abbott and Costello classics are available. So take a fascinating look back at the genius of Abbott and Costello with these 3 never-before-released-to-video comedy classics. Abbott and Costello meet Jerry Seinfeld. Abbott and Costello meet the killer Boris Karloff. And the world of Abbott and Costello. Only from MCA Universal Home Video. Watch out, America, because one of Hollywood's sexiest, strongest,
The next one's coming at you. No!
and most talkative stars is back.
Francis! You betcha.
That's right, Francis the Talking Mule, with his sidekick Donald O'Connor, has returned.
Impossible! Hogwash!
Because of the overwhelming popularity of Francis the Talking Mule, MCA Universal Home Video is proud to announce the release of 3 new, never-before-on-video Francis favorites.
Are you a male or a female? Do I sound like a soprano?
3 new titles that are sure to have you kicking up your heels and wanting more.
1.
Francis covers the big town.
2.
Francis goes to West Point.
3.
And Francis in the haunted house. So quit horsing around and pick a winner. Begin collecting these 3 new Francis the Talking Mule home video releases. And don't forget about these 4 previously released and highly requested Francis favorites. Quality entertainment and fun for the entire family from MCA Universal Home Video.
Everyone's singing about America's favorite children's musical videos. And now, MCA Universal Home Video is proud to announce the re-release of 4 titles from this highly acclaimed and award-winning series. We Sing. 4 exciting video cassettes filled with an abundance of familiar songs and colorful characters that will delight young children everywhere. We Sing Together. We Sing Grandpa's Magical Toys. We Sing in Sillyville.
So they all rolled over and one fell out.
And the We Sing Train.
Little children, get on board. Little children, it's time to go explore.
Not only are these programs popular with parents and children, but teachers love them as well. And each 1-hour episode contains a complete story, as well as 20 or more songs. Plus, a free songbook will be included with each video cassette. So treat yourself and your customers to the finest in family entertainment. 4 completely repackaged award-winning titles that children and parents can't get enough of.
I put that beat right into my
So begin collecting all 4 of these We Sing video favorites from MCA Universal Home Video.
From the master of suspense comes the thrill of the 90s. A timeless collection of cinematic genius featuring some of Hollywood's most legendary stars. The infamous works of Alfred Hitchcock on video cassette, now repriced at just $14.98 each, suggested retail. This masterful collection includes all your favorite classic thrillers. The Bird, starring Rod Taylor, Tippi Hedren, and Jessica Tandy. Family Plot, featuring Karen Black and Bruce Dern. Frenzy, starring John Finch, Alec McCowan, and Barry Foster. The Man Who Knew Too Much with James Stewart and Barry Foster. Marnie, featuring Sean Connery and Tippi Hedren. Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins. Rear Window with James Stewart and Grace Kelly. Rope, also starring James Stewart. Saboteur, featuring Priscilla Lane and Robert Cummings. Shadow of a Doubt with Teresa Wright and Joseph Cotton. Topaz, starring John Forsythe. Torn Curtain, featuring Paul Newman and Julie Andrews. The Trouble with Harry, with Edmund Gwynn, John Forsythe, and Shirley MacLaine. And Vertigo, starring James Stewart and Kim Novak. So prepare for suspense, Hitchcock style, as MCA Universal Home Video presents the Alfred Hitchcock Collection. Just $14.98 each, suggested retail.
He's America's favorite tough guy, the one and only Clint Eastwood. And he's yours on videocassette in 6 of his greatest films, each priced at only $14.98 suggested retail. It's the Clint Eastwood Collection, featuring Play Misty for Me, one of Clint's most acclaimed features. High Plains Drifter, where Eastwood reprises his role as the man with no name. The Eiger Sanction, a breathtaking action-adventure through the Swiss Alps. 2 Mules for Sister Sarah, the highly acclaimed action thriller co-starring Shirley MacLaine. Coogan's Bluff, a wild American Western set in modern-day New York. And The Beguiled, co-starring Geraldine Page and Elizabeth Hartman. So prepare the way for America's favorite tough guy. 6 Eastwood classics on videocassette for just $14.98 each, suggested retail. The Clint Eastwood Collection from MCA Universal Home Video.
It's impossible, it's not natural, and I'm not interested.
I took you for a scientist.
I am a scientist.
Yeah? Well, where's your vision? Opportunity's knocking here.
You're just trying to manipulate me.
Yes, I am. So what? We're on the verge of something fantastic, and I need you to carry it through with me.
What's going on?
Can you keep an open mind? I mean, really wide open?
Let's put a bun in your oven.
I must be crazy to be doing this.
You may be crazy, but you're also pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I just can't keep anything down.
It's morning sickness. It'll pass. Eat crackers.
Alex, you're sweating like a racehorse.
What's going on?
Everything's perfectly normal, except for the fact that the mom is also the dad.
You look so beautiful tonight.
You look sort of glowing.
Yes, you do. You look positively lit up. What's the good news?
No good news. If this gets out, your life is over.
My nipples are very sensitive.
What?
Does my body disgust you?
No.
You're kissing? Wait a minute, with Alex. You're in no condition to start a relationship.
I want you to know everything about me. I'm pregnant.
From Universal Pictures and Ivan Reitman comes Something Inconceivable.
Oh, my God.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Feel how soft my skin is.
That's it.
Danny DeVito.
Guys do not have babies. We leave that to the women. That's part of the beauty of being a guy.
And Emma Thompson.
You think men don't hold enough cards? You have to take this away from us as well.
I would love, protect, and nurture the milk with everything I've got in me.
Stop it.
No, I don't stop it. I want my baby.
Junior.
Is this your first?
Yes.
This year, Labor Day's coming in June on videocassette.
I have nothing to wear.
It's Friday night. Call up if you have a request or if you just want to prove somebody's out there listening. Lines are wide open to everyone.
Popular radio DJ Mark Janik is used to taking calls from fans.
Hello, KHR. Don't waste my time.
But one caller is about to change his life forever.
I just want to be your friend. I want you to know me like I know you.
Listen, I won't be taking your calls anymore.
Now, every woman he meets
I'm Judy.
is turning up dead.
Another murder in my town. And the biggest thing connecting those 2 murders is you.
Everyone seems to think I did it.
Did you? You can't run away from me. You can't stop me.
Mark, what's going on?
I want to trust you.
Judy's house is 4 minutes from the station. You could have left, killed her, and come back.
Mark?
If you did kill Judy Garrison, I'm gonna get you.
No! Please!
Starring Emmy Award winner Gregory Hines and Deborah Ferrantino of NYPD Blues fame. The next caller could be the last. Dead Air. On videocassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
After 7 months of fighting, the civil war in Shadaloo may have reached the turning point. The capital has just fallen.
In December 1994, the forces of freedom will face a power-mad dictator in a struggle for the fate of the world.
I'm going to kick Bison's ass.
I don't think so.
You'll have to do better than that.
Okay. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me?
In 1861, with America on the threshold of civil war, a group of young West Point cadets, bound by loyalty and honor, would soon face their greatest challenge. Would the bounds of their friendship be torn apart by the division of a nation?
I've come to say goodbye, sir. You're about to go fight against everything I've ever stood for.
A nation divided by pride.
I'm a Virginian, sir. Soon to be an officer in the great army of the Confederacy. I not only know what I'm talking about, I'm willing to die for it.
Divided by belief.
I thought it was a free country. Freedom has its price.
And divided by duty.
People die in war. You could die. You could be killed, and what would happen to us then?
I don't know.
Brother against brother. Friend against friend. Father against son. Class of 61. Available on videocassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
Coming this June.
Smile right back at the sun. You'll have a wonderful day.
4 more classic Bing Crosby films.
Always room for one more.
Available for the first time on videocassette.
First and third, you balance and swing. You lead right out with the right on the ring. You right and left through and the right and left back. Promenade all around the track.
Rhythm on the Range. Welcome Stranger. Waikiki Wedding. And Birth of the Blues.
We seem to have picked up quite an audience. Let's keep it bright, huh?
Timeless film classics. Available on videocassette for the first time ever at a collectible price.
Well.
Add them to your video collection today.
Shall we?
Nothing I'd like better.
Look for these other great titles in our Bing Crosby collection. Collect them all. The Bing Crosby Collection, available on videocassette from MCA Universal Home Video.